When old emotions and memories from your past traumatic experiences start to pop back up, that means that they were repressed and you have forgotten about them. It means they are popping back up for you to take a look at them, analyze them, and heal and transmute from that situation so you can move forward. There are a lot of repressed memories and experiences that we've forgotten about that we thought we healed from. The truth is, we did not really heal from those situations because we didn't take the time to analyze them and talk about them with somebody. Instead, we just repressed them, not looking at them, and forgot about them. And so they were stored deep in our subconscious mind. And so we've been walking around for years not thinking about that past situation that really hurt us, that traumatized us to no end because they have been repressed. They weren't looked at and analyzed properly. And so when old emotions and memories try to surface back up to your brain, your memory, they are being brought back up for you to analyze and look at so you can heal. Me just recently, a lot of old past experiences that I experienced from childhood and to my early adulthood, there were certain things that I experienced in the past that traumatized me that I thought I was healed from, that I thought I worked on a long time ago. But the truth is, they were just stored in my subconscious mind because I forgot about them. They were repressed memories. And when you repress certain memories that you experienced in the past, they do not go away. They get stored in your subconscious mind, an old thought deep in your brain. So you think you healed from this situation, you think you've forgotten about it, but the truth is, it's just stored in your subconscious mind. And when the time is right, it'll be brought to your conscious mind for you to analyze and heal. So, and until you analyze what you experienced and tell somebody what you have gone through, you're being vulnerable with them, you're going to forever repress your memories until you take the time to analyze it and heal it. So if you're someone that has a bunch of old memories and emotions flaring back up to the surface, it's because you repressed them. And so they never went away. You ignoring and suppressing what you experience, those old memories, they do not go away. They get stored in your subconscious mind because you've repressed them. And the reason why we repress our emotions is because they're too painful to look at. Whatever we experienced in our childhood and during our teen and young adulthood, a lot of us have been through a lot of traumatic experiences, and it's painful to look at because when you tell someone or get vulnerable to the world about what you experienced, you don't want to talk about it with anybody. You don't want to talk about it, period. You don't want to look at it because you analyzing and taking a look at what you experience makes you feel like it's happening in the present moment, that you are currently going through the pain. You are reopening a wound that just healed. And you don't want to relive that experience of what you've gone through, whatever it is that you experience. Whether you saw your mom getting abused by your dad and him cheating on her and abusing her and all that type of stuff, you don't want to go back and analyze those past experiences and memories because it's too traumatic. And it's horrifying for you to watch. Whether you just recently got out of an abusive relationship, your partner was abusing you emotionally, mentally, physically, and all sorts of stuff, and you're afraid to be vulnerable and tell somebody what you experienced because it makes you feel like you are currently going through that experience and you're reopening a wound, and it makes it feel like you're going through it in the present moments, and it just feels comfortable being vulnerable and telling people what you experienced in the past. It can be very hard. I understand. Like I said, recently I just went through something myself where past memories and emotions that I thought I healed from, I didn't actually heal from those experiences. I didn't actually forget about them. those were repressed memories that were deep in my subconscious mind that are now coming up to the surface and for me to heal. And I'm like, I thought I worked on this I thought I worked on this. I thought I healed from this situation. Why is this popping up back from the surface? So here I am, been taking steps to do the shadow work on my end to heal from these situations, write it down in my journal. I thought I was healed from those emotions, but it turns out that I wasn't really healed. I never really got over what I experienced. Some of the things that I experienced during my childhood and my early adulthood and when I went through as a teen, it still bothers me to this day. And it's okay. I mean, I don't think about it every single day. I don't focus on it every day. But I know at times, at random times, when I'm doing something or when I'm laying down, an old memory from my past will pop up in my head because it was a repressed memory. And so the old memories and the emotions that pop back up to the surface are repressed memories that you never healed from, that you need to take a look at and analyze so you can move forward. Because a lot of the emotional baggage that we hold on from within is holding us back. It's blocking our blessings. It's keeping us in a low vibrational state to where we keep attracting the same exact experiences in different people with the same exact energy. Even though they're different people, the energy that they carry within them is the same because we never took the time to heal and release and forgive the individuals that did us wrong. Now, forgiveness is not for them. It is not for them. It is for you to heal and release because harboring on to anger and resentment isn't doing anything to them. It's hurting you. It's not hurting them, but it's hurting you. And it's blocking your blessings and keeping you in unfavorable timelines that you don't want to be in. So that's why it's important to take the time to continue doing the shadow work, continue working on yourself, talk to a therapist, go to therapy, talk to a counselor, but someone that you can trust. Because I know there are some not so good therapists out there that will not listen to you and will not and that don't care anything about what you experience. But there are some good therapists out there that will help you and that want to see you do well. So take the time to heal yourself. What could it also mean when old emotions flare back up? Thought I just thought of something else. What could it mean? What else could it mean? Oh, yes. It can be that you are growing and evolving spiritually. So old emotions that you thought you have released and that you were forgiven, that you healed from, may pop up back to the surface. I'm like, I thought I healed this traumatic memory from my child. I thought I healed this already. Why is this popping back up? See, I was doing really well doing the shadow work and I made good progress the last time I analyzed and healed from this situation. And now I just went 50 steps back when I was already at the top. Just know that when old emotions flare back up, they're just to remind you to release and heal and let go. It does not mean that you failed. It does not mean that you got knocked 10 steps back. It just means the baggage that you may still be harboring onto is popping back up so you can heal one last time. And then when you're done healing from that situation, you can move forward. So, yes, do not blame yourself if the past emotions that flare back up pop back up the surface because you either repressed them and did not heal or you're evolving and going on a new spiritual path. I'm gonna look more into this, but yeah, I know it can take a while to heal from certain things depending on what you experienced and then how deep the wound was. It can take a minute, but I just want to let you know is that the old memories that pop back up aren't there to torture you. They just want you to analyze them and take a look at them and be vulnerable with someone that you trust so you can heal and release. We can't change what happened to us, but we can choose to forgive and let go. Sorry I was all over the place with this video. Sometimes I find it hard for what words to say, but yeah. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.